be able to tell them about what I did that was proactive, that was positive, that was inclusive, and that would hopefully have the most widespread impact.
The past few days, we've seen a number of pretty intense protests. I'm Nicole Martin. Recent events have moved some people to tears, while others have been moved to actually join a movement. Tonight, we take a look at the emotion and motivation behind these movements.
No hate, no fear.
Fear is the number one motivator for people.
With President Trump's executive order and then the horrific shooting in Quebec, people across the globe have been overwhelmed with emotion. These emotions have prompted several movements that Dr. Oren Amate says stems more from fear than a desire for change.
So when you're together with people, you're chanting, you're singing these slogans, and and you're surrounded by like-minded people. Yeah, that does help, combat the fear, and that can be very good. It can be empowering. And by the way, in today's society, one of the most common things I hear from people, my students, patients, people I talk to, is they feel so powerless. They feel so hopeless and helpless. So when you feel that you're part of a bigger thing, that makes you have this illusion, or maybe a real sense of empowerment, self-efficacy. I can have an impact on the world.
In light of recent events, 4 Toronto University students started up a Facebook group to help those affected by Trump's executive order. One of the co-organizers says the idea came from a feeling of empowerment, not fear, after attending the Women's March.
We realized that in that day, it accomplished a feeling. It accomplished this idea of togetherness, of unity, and if you can bring that forward to actual little projects like ours, then I think it accomplishes a ton.
Dr. Amate says there's a big difference between chasing a feeling and evoking change. Christiana, who's a member of the Facebook group, agrees that it's about more than just feeling empowered, it's about being informed.
If I'm going to do this, I have to do it right, and I have to know what I'm talking about when I speak to my representatives or senators, when I write to them or give them a call. I have to know what I'm talking about, and I have to know what these people are about.
If you can step back, truly logically analyze it and say, because of A, B, and C, this is why I'm opposed to it, then you are trying to make a change.
Now, Dr. Amate says that while joining protests or rallies may make people feel good or even empowered, oftentimes it doesn't actually bring about any effective change. I'm Nicole Martin for City News.